Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another weekly video, and got a small haul here to show you. Got pretty lucky this last week and scored. Actually, it was the Thursday night that I filmed my last video. It's Thursday again this week, so I'm filming the video on Thursday. P.S. I'm probably going to start releasing these on Fridays instead of Saturdays, just to kind of space them out from the other videos that I'll be putting out, such as the Matchbox, Vintage Matchbox Monday series and the 10 Card Tuesday series, which, by the way, the Vintage Matchbox Monday series, hope you like it if you caught it. I'll be releasing one of those videos probably every Monday for the next at least like year. I think I've got enough content, seriously, to actually put it out for that long. I already filmed 5 weeks of it in advance, and I'll kind of continually do that. So, pretty neat. But anyway, got really lucky that night, right after I filmed my video, and found this raw M2 limited to 250 pieces worldwide VW van chase. Pretty sweet, right? I do collect VW. I don't collect M2. So I actually got rid of it already. So it's actually going to end up with my good buddy Suresh's collection. So this is going to end up in his collection, but had to show it in a weekly video. We'll look at it briefly up close too. Obviously, I'm not going to be opening it up because it's officially not mine. So there is that. So, yep, not keeping it. All right, moving on. I got some mail. This thing is really awesome. Of course, we're going to open it up in the next half of the video. The number of this one is 1410. So this is the one I'm going to open. Really, really cool. We're going to go ahead and free the piece on this one. Weird story about this one. It got like sold through hobby dealers and stuff like that before. Some of them sent it back to Mattel. It wasn't supposed to be released for them. I don't know what the craziness was with this exactly, but didn't think I was ever going to really just be able to order one with my Hot Wheels Collectors account or RLC account. So I was really glad to see that it actually came up and I was actually able to get one. So pretty awesome on that. All right. So there's that. You also may have seen earlier in the week, if you watched it, I assembled this Kyosho 1/64 scale Ferrari kit. We will take another close look at this in the second half of the video off of the base. Just kind of take a look at that. Why not? I was supposed to get some more Kyosho this week. They still have not come yet, so those should be coming hopefully soon, and I'll have those to show you. Got some pretty cool stuff coming there. In addition to that, I also have a local diecast meet this Saturday, so I should be getting some pretty cool stuff from that. I already got somebody bringing me from SC Diecast. Shout out to you, buddy. He's a hobby dealer. I ordered some stuff through him, so he's going to be bringing me some stuff, so that's awesome. I went to my local antique mall this week and actually scored a couple of neat things, I thought. I picked up this Racing Collectibles Incorporated World's Finest Collectible Cars. I know nothing about these. This is number 94, Banjo Matthews. So this is a Pontiac. We're going to go ahead and open that in the second half. I just kind of saw these. He had like 4 or 5 of them and different ones. And I picked out the Pontiac because it was actually the cheapest too. It was only $4. So I picked that up. So we're going to take a look at that. I'm not sure what the deal is with those. If it's like what kind of tooling it is. If they borrowed it from like Johnny Lightning or something. It looks like the bubble window Pontiac. I don't know. We'll take a look at that. So there's that. I also picked up from that antique mall. Same guy in there that sells diecast. He's actually not from my town. He has booths at a bunch of different antique malls. So I only check every once in a while because he doesn't update it too often. Got this Ford GT. I'm excited to have this hobby exclusive one that's in the actual just straight, normal liquid blue color. So we'll be glad to open up that and take a look at that. So I'm excited for that. And then I also found at a different booth in there this absolutely cherry Trans Am. 77 Trans Am. This is a Tomica, or Tomica. Copyright date 1978. I think this is a pocket car, but it is in absolutely mint, like mint condition. No dust, no chips, no nothing. All metal construction. Says made in Japan on the bottom. I'm not sure if it's from around that date, the late 70s, early 80s, but whatever it is, it's in really sweet condition. We'll take a close look at that. I think it is legitimately old because it does have, it's not like tampoed or anything, it's actually a sticker. That bird is a sticker on there. And the rivets are intact, so it's not like someone repainted, but man, it's like hard to believe sometimes when you see that stuff and it's that mint. But obviously someone didn't play with it. It probably was in a packaging that was like really bad, so they just decided to take it out to sell it. I don't know, they sold it for $5 and I had to pick it up. The other thing you might have saw from earlier in the week, and the last stuff I'm going to show you real quick, was I ordered a couple cases of Auto World through autoworldstore.com and did an unboxing video. So I've been really spamming your feed with content, and that's okay, because I'm going to be probably releasing a lot kind of more videos as I will start separating stuff out of the weekly videos and make separate videos for that stuff, mainly because it will shorten these weekly videos just slightly. You know, I'm trying to shave maybe 10 minutes or so off to make it like a 20-minute sort of ordeal. I know that's going to be tough anyway, but and a lot of you said you like the long videos, but it'd be nice to have some separate videos so I can really, I don't know, get more in depth into some stuff. So whatever. Anyway, so I'm going to open up this guy. This is a hobby exclusive Toyota Land Cruiser in white. And we're going to open up this guy, which I'm really pumped for. This packaging is so heavy. Mainly, I'm guessing because of that van. But I am psyched to get this and open this up. They're limited to 5,004, which isn't very limited for these newer Johnny Lightnings. But you get the Chevy G20 van. First time it's been seen with those type of wheels on it, so I'm really excited for that. And then the Jeep Cherokee XL. Really pumped to get into those. And then also in that box were these. I'm actually not going to open up these. I don't know why I brought these out. But anyway, in that box were these. These are my Johnny Lightning Vault cars. Pretty disappointing Vault cars. So these will probably end up getting traded to Fireman Food. I saw your comment, Bud, that you like Speed Racer. So these two Speed Racer cars, maybe, I don't know, I could trade you for something. And then I also got this in that box. This Lee Pritchett Papa John's dragster. We're going to go ahead and open this up, this Top Fuel dragster. I do have the other two coming to me from my buddy SC Diecast. He's on Facebook, by the way, not Instagram or anything. But we're going to check this out. I'm really interested to see this, the build quality and stuff of this Auto World Top Fuel dragster. Pumped to check that out. It says 1/64 scale. It doesn't say true 1/64 scale on it like they do their other lineups, but I gotta think it's probably close. So will be cool to open up that. All right, so that's gonna be it. So we're gonna open up some pretty cool stuff. We're gonna take a look at some cool stuff. Again, I scored that raw this week. That's pretty awesome. So all right, so let's flip the camera around. Stay tuned. All right, so let's start by taking a look at this raw one last final time before it moves on to its new owner. Looks like there's like a hair or something in the package now that I'm looking at this up close. Or is that a crack in the acrylic? I am not sure. It looks like that's a hair. Anyway, if it is a crack in the acrylic, I apologize, Suresh, but that can be, I think, strategically replaced. Anyway, this was sitting right on the shelf. 250 pieces, and it is pretty cool. I wish I could take it out of the box and show you, but I just cannot because it's not mine any longer. But very, very, very cool. Very awesome. Very cool to find it. This is the only second raw I've ever found as far as M2 goes. Well, I guess as far as anything goes. This is the second raw I've ever found. And was really stoked to just see it sitting there. So there's a quick look at that. One more look before she goes away. and goodbye. All right. So there's that. Quick look at the Kyosho. I know I already showed this in the video where I put this car together, but just want to reiterate real quick. These things are super easy to put together. So if you're ever hesitant about picking one up because you think it's going to be as much of a joke as the M2 model kits, sorry to all you M2 collectors out there. These things were super simple to put together. Go ahead and watch that video and check that out. But really cool quality. Very, very happy to get this and add it to the Ferrari Kyosho collection, which is steadily growing. So pretty awesome. Like I said, I got some more Kyosho to come. I'm not going to give away what exactly they are yet, but they are pretty cool. So there is that. Set that aside before she goes in the display case. Sticking with some white cars here. Here is that Trans Am. I mean, look at how cherry this thing is. TF42. The doors open on these old Tomicas and close. They got suspension. They're all metal. I mean, look at how, I mean, that had to have been a blister pull. Just had to have been. Made in Japan, Pontiac Firebird Trans Am. Number F42, this is 1/68 scale. Tomica. Just a cool little piece. Gold wheels. And super happy to add it to my Trans Am collection. Every once in a while I look for pocket cars on eBay. The old Tomy pocket cars. And they are actually generally kind of expensive to get and kind of hard to get one at a decent price. So I was really happy to get this for $5. I thought that was a steal. So let me know what you think in the comments down below if you've come across these or not. So there's that. And then sticking with the antique mall finds, go ahead and open this guy up. So again, I'm not really familiar with these. I'm sure there's somebody out there that watches these videos that is. Banju Matthews, he did it all. Car builder, car owner, and driver. Has been involved in racing for decades. Alright. Pretty cool. Ah, boo. We got bands. I hate these things. Oh, and they're so brittle that that one just broke immediately. Luckily, I have a trusty snips here, so we can at least get the cardboard off of it. I really dislike these, by the way. Especially the ones that go all the way through. That one wasn't so bad. Alright, so what do we got here? Okay, it's pretty cool. I think it's a Pontiac. What is this, a Catalina? It's made in China. RCI Incorporated. Is that Racing Champions? I don't really know. Firestone tires. These are rubber slicks. It's pretty cool. It's got nice quality to it. It is metal on metal. That is metal, right? Yeah, that's metal. Pretty neat. I don't know, plastic chrome pieces for the bumpers, the front end and the bumpers. So those are separate parts. It's got a black interior. I don't know. I think that's a pretty cool little car. He's got a few more different ones of these, so maybe I'll pick up another one. I don't know. But I do like, I'm not a fan of NASCAR or anything, but I love the old, like, stock car look. When they look, you know, old school. Like this, when they actually look like different cars. They didn't all look like the exact same car, which is basically how they look now. It just makes it kind of uninteresting to me. But definitely dig that old school stuff like this. Old school racing stuff. Old school racing liveries just looked a lot better too. A lot less busy. Just a lot cooler. So there's that. Take a look at this Ford GT. Pop this out of the package. Back axle doesn't move right away. That's a bummer. What is going on with it? I don't know, but yeah, Greenlight's quality control is kind of hokey these days. The cool thing about this, though, is it definitely has the red brake calipers in there. I don't know how well you can see that or if you can see it at all in this lighting. And those little discs behind the wheels don't roll with the wheels, so those calipers stay right where they're at, where they're supposed to be. What a cool tooling from Greenlight. Interestingly, with this tooling, this piece is actually plastic. This little piece right here. The back wing, I think that's plastic too. Yep, that's plastic. There is a lot of plastic in this tooling, but the way it was put together is pretty awesome. It's still a substantial weight. Headlights look good. I mean, it looks good. So I am glad to have it in the collection. I guess it doesn't really matter that it doesn't really roll, because I'm not throwing it down any racetracks. I always like when they roll smooth though. But something is hanging up here with this tire and how this was put together. There's, I guess, kind of how you can look at the insert. That's how it's not turning around the axles, because it sticks in this little notch. So that's an interesting construction technique as well. So all in all, this tooling is really cool. It's really different than a lot of the stuff that Greenlight has done, and that's part of why I really like it, beside the fact that it's a really cool car, and I like the real car too. So, I don't know. Very neat. Nice job, Greenlight, on it, even though your quality kind of stinks lately. All right, so there's that. And let's take a look at this. This is going to be interesting, I think. Open this up. Now, this definitely has a lot of plastic, I'm guessing. This wing's got to be plastic. I don't know how the heck I'm going to display these at all. But gotta open it up and check this out. So, Papa John's. Used to work for Papa John's back in the day, delivering pizzas. One of the best jobs you could ever have is delivering pizzas. And let's check out this top fuel dragster. I actually got to zoom out just a little bit. All right, so what on it is metal and what on it is plastic, you're probably wondering. It's got a substantial weight to it. The base is plastic. Okay, so this whole base piece is plastic, including the front wing, the back wing, the chutes in the back, the wheelie bar is plastic, the motor is plastic. The only thing that is actually metal is the body itself. Except for this top little canopy piece is plastic. This is plastic too. So there isn't actually a whole lot of metal in this. It's mostly just that. The wheels are rubber, both of them, both sets. It doesn't really roll the greatest because this wheelie bar drags. But I don't know, it's pretty cool. I am kind of glad I got the whole set. Because I'm a completionist when it comes to Auto World, and I debated on whether this really counts as part of the Auto World collection. So I'm like, well, I'll get one, but then I ended up buying the other two, so those are coming to me, and they're only $6 a piece, so that's not bad. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's cool. It's an Auto World, and it's something different from Auto World. But there it is. So let me know what you guys think about these down in the comments below that they did these. I know they've done Indy cars in the past, and unfortunately I don't have any of those. I should probably get some of those. Those are probably going to be tough to get now. But I should probably get the Indy car set to have it if I'm going to be a true completionist. And but anyway, I had to get the inaugural release of these. I hope they don't do too many more, though, to be honest. I hope this is kind of like just a short-run deal and done. I noticed on the packaging that it doesn't say what they're limited to either, so I don't know how many of these are out there. Since it's kind of a trial run series, I'm guessing they're just making them, they make probably one run, and if they sell out of them, they'll probably make some more. That's my guess, but of course I don't know for sure. But let me know what you think about these down in the comments down below. I know Radar 468, I know you dig it. I know you dig them big time. I know you want them to release funny cars. We'll see. We'll see if that happens. All right, so there's that. Next up, let's just open up this. I know you guys have seen these Land Cruisers now. Probably a lot, especially if you watch Heavy Metal 164's channel. You know he's a huge, huge fan of this casting. I like it quite a bit too. This is the second one of these in my collection. Hood opens on it. Very detailed. Round 2 did a great job with this. I love the big wheels. It's a good roller.
It's sitting straight, it looks like, so that's good news. It's got the spare. The spare is actually rubber. Really cool. You don't really need to spend too much time on it, I don't think, but maybe there is a little axle issue now that I'm looking at it. It rolls, but this one axle kind of sits weird. I don't know. Play with that later on, but just a cool truck. Very good looking. Very good, well detailed. Off-road, excellent. So, all right, so there's that, and then we'll just kind of set that there. And then sticking with off-road, we got this 2-car set, Filthy Facts. Take a look at that. You can read that if you want. I'm not going to read it to you. 2004. This is a cool 2-pack. This is a really cool 2-pack. Let's take a look at the back. Okay, there's the other 2-pack, class of 68. Pretty cool too. But didn't get it. Had to get this, obviously, because of that, man. Happy to have the Jeep too, because I am a big fan of Johnny Lightning, and I like to get examples of castings. So I think I actually do have one other example of this Jeep casting. I think it was sent to me from Heavy Metal 164. We'll take a look at this casting first. Zoom in on it there. Oh, sorry, my camera's slipping. All right, so there's that. Wheel looks all right there, just fixing it. Hood should open on this. I'm not gonna monkey with it, but there you go. Got mud tampos on the side, off-road license plate, full-size spare, snorkel. I think that's pretty awesome. Not a huge Jeep guy, but this casting is really cool. I definitely dig it. I definitely like it a lot, actually. So that will be staying. That's going to be staying in the collection. I debated on maybe trading this one away, but I'm definitely going to keep it. Gotta have it. That's awesome. It's in black, and then it's kind of like dusty, dirty. The wheels are kind of dirty. The base is clean. I should have dirtied up that, but that's all right. And just a cool thing. But the real reason why I got this, obviously, is this beast. Look at this thing. How bad is that? First of all, it's a really cool color. Second of all, really cool to see this van on these wheels. One of the tires is a little wonky. I can fix that. That's actually fixable. And I guess I shouldn't be spending time doing it here on camera. But the wheels for Johnny Lightning are interesting. If you're not aware, they're 3-piece wheels. They're like hubcaps, a back part, and then the tire that goes over both. I'm not going to take them apart right now. But they are 3-piece wheels. So usually if something's wonky, you can definitely just pull it off and fix it, which is great. Because that happens from time to time, as you guys know, when you collect this premium diecast. So the van, look at that, man. This thing is so awesome. I'm happy to have it. If they release more of these Chevy vans with these off-road tires, I will not be mad at them for doing it either. It's kind of sitting a little funky, but that's because it's actually on, I have it back kind of far, so it's on the curve of my background here. So I'm getting a new camera stand, which will allow me to put the camera back a little further, and then I won't have to deal with that. But yeah, pretty cool. Man, this thing is just sweet. All right, and then the finale here. Of course, we need to open this. So hopefully you stuck around for it. Datsun 240Z HWC Exclusive. We're not going to think about it too much. We're just going to get this sucker open. Happy to have it. Happy to add it to the 240Z collection. And there it is. Okay. That's pretty. It really is. It really is pretty. As much as I love the premium diecast stuff, Hot Wheels just kills it sometimes with some stuff. And this thing looks absolutely fantastic. I don't even want to touch it. The paint is just beautiful, and I don't want to fingerprint it up. But those wheels are awesome. The way that they were chromed and then kind of blacked out. The base is similar. It's like a chrome, but it's got some tinting to it. And look at this thing, man. That's going to look sweet in the Carney case. Definitely going to have to take some sweet pictures of this one, I think. The black, I always thought the black was flat. It's not, it's glossy, and that is fine with me. It looks good, like there's not a flaw on it, which is really good. And just stoked to have it. Beautiful, beautifully done. So awesome. All right, so that's going to be it, guys. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for tuning in to another weekly video. Super stoked to add this to the collection. Top 2 of the week are going to be obviously this 240Z and probably this van, this beast. It's just so awesome. All right, so that's going to be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Please tune in to the other videos. Let me know what you like about the other weekly episodes I've been doing. Always let me know what you like, what you don't like. All right, so I appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button if you have not subscribed already. I would appreciate that as well. And I just thank you for watching. Have a great day.